Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm here with another Indian, Bangladeshi or South Asian bridal eye makeup tutorial, and for today's look I have created this warm toned brown and pink half cut crease eye look. I think this is a perfect look for any outfit that you will be wearing on your big day. This look is perfect for Bengali bridal makeup as well, and I have hooded eyes. So along the way, I'll be sharing with you so many tips and tricks to achieve perfect cut crease in case you have hooded eyes. Before starting, if you are new to the channel, then hi, I am Neeta. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me, and if you are already a subscriber, then thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, without further blabbering, let's get started. First, I'm just priming my eyelids using my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in the shade medium. I already did my brows off camera and cleaned up the borders of my brows. If you are interested to know my eyebrow routine, I will mention the video in the description bar down below, so please go ahead and check that out. In that video, I shared with you so many tips and tricks to achieve perfect brows each time you do your own makeup. And now I'm just blending out the concealer using a damp beauty sponge. This particular sponge is from Wet n Wild. Now I'm taking my Beauty Bakery loose powder in the shade Cassava, and I'm just setting the concealer so that it does not crease. And the brush that I'm using is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is their highlighter brush. For my eyes, first I'm taking this particular peach shade from my LA Girl Keep It Playful eyeshadow palette. I will mention the shade name in the description bar down below, so please go ahead and check that out. And I am applying it as my transition color, and for that I'm using a large fluffy blending brush from Morphe. Though this color seems to be a little bit lighter, but it is heavily pigmented, and you can see it is showing up pretty well on my skin tone. And I am just slowly building it up because I do not want any kind of patchiness. So every time you are doing your makeup, my advice is take just little by little product and build it up. This way it won't become patchy, and use minimum pressure. If you apply a lot of pressure, then it may become patchy easily, and you do not want that. So I'm just slowly intensifying it, and now I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take the next shade, and that is this beautiful warm toned peachy brown shade from the palette, and I am applying it as my crease color. Since I have hooded eyes, I'm applying the color a little bit higher. You can see my natural crease right across my eyelid. So I am kind of creating a new crease for myself, and with the same brush again I'm just slowly building it up because I do not want any kind of patchiness. Talking about this particular eyeshadow palettes, you guys, the quality is top notch. I have two of them, and I absolutely love both of them. The mattes are pigmented, they are like butter, they are smooth, they are not patchy, they are not powdery, and there is hardly any fallout. And the shimmers are foiled, they are so blinding. I highly recommend you getting this particular eyeshadow palettes. They are inexpensive and they worth every single penny. The quality is so high-end. I'm going with the transition shade one more time, and I'm just reapplying it because I felt like it has faded a little bit, and I wanted that nice like gradient effect right there. I'm just cutting my crease using this brush from Pune store, and for that I'm using the same concealer, and I'm just marking the area where I want to place my cut crease first using small strokes, and then I will reapply the concealer. So whenever you are doing your own cut crease, just use small strokes. Do not try to do it like in one go, just use small strokes. I know cut crease takes some time, but trust me, when you learn the tricks, it is a game changer. Especially for hooded eyes, it makes just a huge difference. And I'm just diffusing the border of that concealer so that blending becomes easier later on. I'm taking this dark matte brown shade from the palette, And with this JS15 brush from Morphe, I'm applying it on my outer V area. And again, I'm just slowly building it up using minimum pressure because I do not want any kind of patchiness. With this kind of darker shades, they tend to become patchy easily. So yeah, just stamp it and blend it out. See how beautiful it's looking. Now I'm taking this coppery shade. It has a hint of pink in it. It's kind of a rose gold coppery shade. And first I'm just applying it with my finger all over my eyelid, and then I switched to a brush to have that precise application. And the brush that I'm using is again from Morphe. This is I completely forgot the name, but I will mention it in the description bar down below. And I'm just stamping it. Look how gorgeous it is. And one more thing, you do not need to use the same palette to create a similar look. I think the shades that I'm using, they are available in most other palettes out there. So you can use any eyeshadow palette to create the similar look. And now I'm taking this warm brown shade again, and I'm applying it between the shimmer shade and the dark brown shade just to cast a shadow. And see, it just made a huge difference. Now I'm taking this Milani Hypnotic Light Eyetopper in the shade 01 Luster Light, and I'm applying it on top of the shimmer shade only. And these eyeshadows are stunning. I have like 4 or 5 of them, and I love each of them. They can transform the look. And you can see I'm just stamping it. I'm not rubbing the brush at all because that way it may remove the product underneath. So whenever you are working with some liquid eyeshadows, just stamp it either with the applicator or take some of it on the back of your hand and just apply it with your finger. Just stamp it. And now I'm creating a wing using my NYX matte eyeliner in black. Now I'm just tightlining my eyes using my Jordana Easy Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Jet Black. You can use any kajal pencil or gel eyeliner that you have in your collection. I'm taking this matte brown shade again from the palette, and I am smudging out my entire lower lash line, and I'm making my lower lash line a little bit smokier than usual because that way my eyes will appear bigger. And it will also take care of the wrinkly situation underneath my eyes. Now I'm taking the warm brown shade again on the same angled brush from Pune store, and I am applying it on the border of the previous shade just to tie the look together and just to give it a little bit softer effect. I'm highlighting my brow bones as well as my inner corners using my Maybelline Molten Gold highlighter. I'm just elongating the inner corners of my eyes just to give my eyes a little bit bigger looking appearance. And now I'm just curling my natural lashes with my Fake eyelash curler, and I'm applying a coat of mascara. This is my Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara. For my falsies, I will be using this Colossal Perfect Faux Mink lashes in this type Baroque, I believe, off camera. And here is the final eye look. I truly love how the entire look came together. I think it is a perfect look for any brides out there, especially with Indian outfits. This kind of warm toned looks just go perfectly, and especially with Bengali bridal looks, whenever you wear your red or maroon Banarasi sari, this look will just match perfectly. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you did, then please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please go ahead and check that out. So yes, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care. Bye.